Hey, I'm not in charge of housing and urban development. I'm not in the White House, but I'm going to tell you right now how we could fix the housing market. First and foremost, Bill Pulte is a used car salesman for all intents and purposes. He is self dealing. The 50-year mortgage is self dealing. He is a builder. Builders are having a very difficult time moving homes. They are actually offering new home buyers below market mortgages. They're actually paying lower interest. They're doing it, giving all sorts of incentives because they don't want to be sitting on all these homes. They're hurting. Okay. He is self-dealing. He puts out a 50-year mortgage. He doesn't have to discount the homes that he has built. Again, conflict of interest here. Come on, Mr. President, you put this guy in there. I guess he's one of the president's best friends within the White House. Home prices are up 56% since January of 2020. You take a look here. We've gone over this before. 1985, median income in the United States was $23,620. Median price home, $83,200. Median income in the United States now, $74,580. Median price home, $468,000. It's insane. Anyway, again, what's going to happen with this if there is a housing correction? If you have a 50-year mortgage, well, all of a sudden, people will be underwater in their homes. They'll be underwater and they'll walk away. Had that happen during 2008, 2009, we had short sales. We had people just turning in the keys. The same thing will happen again. Every single time the government gets involved in housing, it drives the prices up. Nearly 70% of new Federal Housing Administration borrowers last year had debt-to-income ratios exceeding 43%, which is considered risky. That's up from 28% in 2012. 38% of new Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac borrowers had risky debt-to-income ratios compared to 16% in 2012. Buyers are more leveraged than they were back during 2008, 2009. Rising property taxes, rising insurance costs. These are all a part of owning a home. That's making it difficult as well. Oh, not to mention keeping people in homes that can't afford the homes. We've talked about this as well. Mortgage relief. The FHA has paid mortgage servicers to provide forbearance or modify some 610,000 FHA mortgages over the last year. That's more than the number of new purchase loans that the FHA insured last year. Writing down mortgages for borrowers that can't afford them, yeah, it's a great business for mortgage bankers, but again, makes for fewer homes to buy. Fix a lot of this. Let me clean some of this up for everybody. We'll clean it. We're going to do some simple things here. Again, stuff we've been suggesting for some time. Again, a lot of areas of the country, they're going to have a very difficult time because there's so much waste. You need to doge the entire local, communities and towns and cities and what they're overcharging for property taxes. But you got to have property tax relief. Owner-occupied homes. Owner-occupied homes, guess what? Not second homes, not third homes, not Airbnbs, okay? You need serious property tax relief. How about this? Private equity firms and real estate investors bought 1/3 of all single-family residential properties sold in the second quarter of 2025. That's a 27% increase from the first quarter, highest percentage in the past 5 years. Favorable tax laws when it comes to real estate, a myriad of things. I would make that go away, but quick. I would. I'd make that go away, but quick. Guess what? You're going to pay. You're going to pay. We're not going to allow this. I've showed you the scam that a lot of these private equity companies do where they buy up entire neighborhoods, sit on it for about a year, sell to themselves in a separate fund a bunch of houses to themselves at a higher price, thereby, lifting the price of all of the homes within that community because it's all based on comps, so then they can charge more. Let me tell you another thing that we could do, and Wall Street's not going to like this. Every other damn financial instrument, debt instrument out there, you can trade. You can package it, you can trade it, you can sell it, you can move it, you can groove it. For crying out loud. Okay, Wall Street was doing all that stuff back in 2008, 2009, slapping AAA ratings on garbage mortgages and then selling them to pension funds and country, whatever it may be, whoever was buying them. Why can't you take your mortgage with you? All these people, how many mortgages were taken out? How many mortgages were taken out when mortgage rates were anywhere between 2.6 and let's say 3.5%? Well, you want to move, you want to sell your house. Why can't you, take that loan with you? Make them potable. No problem. Or make them transferable. Somebody wants to buy your house. Well, hey, listen, I owe, $300,000 on this, but guess what? I'm only paying this amount. Why can't they assume that loan? Why can't you transfer it? Well, I'll tell you why. Big banks don't want that. They want to retire all that shit, man. They want to retire all that. This is why it's a racket. It's not there to benefit you. It's too big to fail benefiting from this. You could make this all happen. It's not hard. It's not hard to bring an actual true and free market to housing here in the United States without all of the big players, without all the crony crap, and drive prices down. Well, another big group out there that would hate to see that happen. That's real estate agents. Oh, they're a big lobby. They are a massive lobby. How do they make money? Well, based upon the price of the home that they're selling. You think they want the price of homes to go down? No. It's less commission. It's less commission. This is the same racket that we've discussed before, tying into federal flood insurance. And the fact that we, the people, subsidize mansions on the water, on the beach. Oh, because guess what? If they actually had to buy insurance in the free market, it'd be expensive. But no. We're gonna have welfare for rich people. Again, real estate agents, they lobby for that. Want to keep those prices up, right? I'm going to say it once again. I don't give a rat's ass. Okay? If my house drops 30, 40, it doesn't make any difference to me. Okay? What do I care? This is part of the crap that the whole real estate industry has been selling people, like your home is some sort of bloody financial asset. And the same mortgage brokers do the same damn thing too. Take money out of your house, do this, do that. It's a racket. There's a great scene in the movie The Big Short where Eisman was playing the part. They're going there to try to find. They're in Florida and they're interviewing real estate agents, trying to see if there's a bubble in housing. And then they end up interviewing a bunch of mortgage brokers that were, they didn't know what the hell that they were doing. I was bartending a couple weeks ago talking about how they run the scam. Don't think of your home as this great financial asset, okay? It's an installment plan purchase. It's a place where you create memories, for crying out loud. It's a bill. You have to live somewhere. Value of my home drops by 50% tomorrow. You know how much it's going to affect my life? Zero. Not going to affect my house is going to shrink by 50%? No, I'm still going to go out later on in the afternoon. I'm going to grill myself something for dinner. Going to have dinner with my wife and my mother-in-law. Maybe the kids will stop by. Who knows? Okay? That's how you should engineer your life. Not treating your house as some sort of financial asset. And it's another thing we got to throw in here in this country is financial literacy. WatchDog on wallstreet.com.